I am glad to welcome everyone to the YouTube channel, Astrology of Love. Here we will analyze all aspects of astrology related to building relationships with yourself and partners. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and like it. And if someone has a desire to support the channel, a link to Boosty Analog Patreon in the description of the video. There you can also order the most detailed horoscope for you or for your loved one. That's it. We're getting started. Enjoy watching. The Moon in Gemini. The ability to adapt to the moment is your natural gift. Thanks to your naturalness and vivacity, you are very friendly. In addition, your love of diversity and ability to discover something interesting in any person makes you a fantastically flexible conversationalist. You need a constant mental tone, otherwise you will quickly lose interest in the object, project or person. You always reserve the right to change the decision. You easily adapt to changes. Moreover, complex and ambiguous situations excite you. Your feelings become real in words. You can also use words to distance yourself from your feelings, which allows you to objectively perceive reality. With a light and friendly personality, you get along best with your soulmates. You don't tend to be sentimental and prefer relationships based on an endless exchange of ideas. Communication charges you with energy. With silent people, you are frankly uncomfortable. You need constant interaction. And relationships should not interfere with multiple contacts with a variety of people. The ideal match for you will be someone who will be able to set you a certain framework while you, paradoxically, you will resist and teach you how to keep your promises, but it will keep you free to change your interests, weak points. Sometimes your openness to the current moment exceeds all reasonable limits and it turns into distraction. You really need the space to make spontaneous decisions. But sometimes this leads to a useless waste of energy. You can turn into a squirrel in a wheel and run around in circles until you have clear priorities in life. A well-hung language and high adaptability sometimes lead to the fact that you carefully move out of solving really important problems. It is very difficult for others to restrain you. Until you learn to shift the focus from your mind to your feelings, you run the risk of being very shallow in relationships. You try to rationalize your emotions and find yourself at a loss when you can't. You need to understand and accept that emotions can exist on their own for no apparent reason when you're only on intelligence. You deprive yourself of other significant resources, such as intuition and emotions. People with the Moon in Gemini. How do I understand them? Be prepared to listen to everything that happens in these people's lives. They have a need to talk all the time, to share endless details of their life. Sometimes it gets to the point that they talk themselves into difficult situations. This is their way of coping with their feelings. Communication is almost the most interesting thing for them in life. Place less hopes and expectations about their reactions to specific life situations, and then it will be easy for them to be around you. For the currents of the psychological connection must be very deep, and even so, you must be willing to accept their needs for diversity and change. Sometimes you may think that their interest in life exceeds their interest in you. Just try not to analyze their spontaneous behavior. That's their nature. They don't want to miss anything. With these inquisitive souls, you'll never get bored. But your flexibility and willingness to dramatically change plans will be tested regularly. If you want to learn more about your sign and about the sign of your loved one, you can purchase a detailed analysis of your natal chart at the link in the description. You can also find a shortened example of a detailed description at the link in the description and get acquainted with it. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel.